guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Right.
What's going on, everyone? NCAP24 here from Huddle.gg. Today's video, we're going to talk about bombing cover 3 in college football. Now, this is a concept that I can assure you has never been done before in Madden or in college football because of the new mechanic that we're going to use, which allows us to do custom stems. I'm going to show you a route that I absolutely love that we're going to basically break down that normally would be behind our paywall and our website because it's very, very powerful. But I want to bring this to you guys, kick off the college football season, and show you the type of content that we have at Huddle.gg. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to call cover 3 Sky, and I'm going to call this PA wide receiver in. I want you to look at this red route, okay? I'm going to show you 4 examples today out of 4 different formations because I want you to show that you have the ability to do this pretty much any playbook. You just have to understand the concept that we're doing here, okay? Now, this play here is going to be found out of the San Jose State playbook, and so if you want to use that for reference, all we're going to do is make sure that we line the trips to the wide side here in gun trips. Now, this X route, you're going to see that he has this inside release. Any inside release this year, when it comes to these stems, you can stem them, where it basically means you go ahead and hit the icon, you press the LB for the custom stem, take your left stick while holding down the LB, and you're going to move them across the field like this. You see that route that he creates? It's this really deep slant because of the way that we're actually using the inside release. So you can do this out of C routes, you can do this out of S posts, you can do this out of a lot of different types of routes. Just understand that the angles are going to be different depending on which route you pick. So I'm going to go ahead and do this here. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to move over the B. And the reason why we're moving over the B is because this year, the way I've been able to lab on the first day here, the comebacks that you want to use to pull down cover 3 is going to be better suited from the middle player in trips. See that RB player? Once you move the B, you're able to put this RB on a comeback now. It works better from this position than it does from outside. The reason for that is that the hash marks are different in college football than in Madden, so you're attacking that player in a different way. So that's what you're looking for there. You want it from the middle player. Then you just want to go ahead and do some routes that are going to help you out here. I like to put the A on a deep cross, and I like to put the B on a streak. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is because you want to have a two-way option, right? The first option is you want that X for the touchdown. If the user covers that X, the A is going to do a really good job of getting over to the left-hand side. So all you're really looking for is what does the user do, and basically able to pick the opposite player. So the X is who we're looking for here. We're going to carry out the fake. You can see here we're just going to get outside a little bit so we have that ability. And you're going to have that ability to throw this ball pretty easily to that guy, get yourself that big yards, right? Unfortunately, we didn't really have a great animation on our player. And, you know, sometimes in college football, you're going to be using different players, you know, where I'm using UCF. It's my favorite team. And it's something that I want to make sure that, you know, you're not always going to get the best quarterbacks, the best wide receivers, but you're going to know that this is going to be so open, it doesn't really matter, right? So that's the first way we're going to use this X route, okay? Let's go ahead to the next formation and show you the next one. So the next example comes out of the Gun Wing Trips week. Again, this comes out of the San Jose State playbook, as that is going to be the one we're going to be doing for the entire video. It's going to be called 619 Sail. And if you look at the left route, it's actually going to be something that is going to be that same inside release that we were talking about when it comes to the dig route, but it's a much less severe of a angle. So when we go ahead and put this X on that custom stem, you can see that the angle is much different than we saw in the last example. So what we're gonna do is actually move this guy in after we do the custom stem, block a running back for extra protection, put the tight end, which is the A, on a slant, the RB on a deep cross, and come back with the B. So it looks like this, okay? Now, why I like this one so much is because it's actually a really quick hitter, where a lot of these bomb plays, you know, if you have time, it's going to be great. You're going to get all this, you know, opportunity for easy scores. But sometimes, you know, you're going against a really good defensive line and you just don't have the time to bomb. You know, you dink, dunk. This one is actually more of a quick hitter. What you're going to see here is that this X is going to go into the front of the face of the free safety, step up in the pocket, and you're going to be able to fire this, you know, across his face. Now, that time I basically, you know, went ahead and threw it to where I didn't pass lead at all. You want to pass lead away from this guy. So again, here we're going to do is block our running back, put the A on a slant, the RB on a deep cross, B on a comeback. You can move this guy in. You can put him on that custom stem, you know, before or after you move him, it doesn't matter. And again, what we're going to do here is we're going to look here. We're going to kind of step up in the pocket. As soon as he crosses his face, we're going to pass lead it away from him. and you're gonna see how we're gonna have an easy one-play score. So now let's go ahead and look at our next play, which is gonna be the pistol trips open all go. You're gonna look at that play and you're gonna say, I don't see what you're looking at there. I don't see the inside release dig. That is 100% correct. And I wanted to show you this because in this year's game, the outside receivers now get the ability to get the deep dig. See on the right menu on the D-pad down, it's the deep dig. So now I can go ahead and custom stem this across the field. I do like this on the short side like this, put the X on the comeback, and now I'm gonna put the A on a streak. Now, if you're going against someone that has a user as a middle linebacker, you're gonna wanna put the running back on a Texas route, so you've got a high-low. If they go and stay on the B, you're gonna throw it to the Y underneath. If they go ahead and jump the Texas route, that's where the B is gonna get open. For this instance, we're gonna expect them to jump the Texas route. We're gonna wait for this B to come across the field, and you got yourself an easy one-play score. Now, if you're playing somebody that's a D-line user, you're playing the computer, you're playing somebody that just doesn't have good user skills, you could go ahead and block that running back. He's not really part of the play, meaning that he's more of a decoy than anything if that's the case. And put the A in a streak, and that way you've got that ability just to go ahead and block everybody you can, have that extra protection, wait for that B to go across the field, and you can see how we're going to be able to bomb them with this setup. Before we get to this last setup, guys, I do encourage you, if you've learned something on this video, that you would consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Absolutely free to do. We're going to be dropping tips all year long on college football and Madden, and you just want to make sure that you get notified of the best content out there when it comes to getting you better at the game. Now let's go ahead and take a look at that last setup, guys, and it's going to be PA boot when it comes from pistol spread. And I chose this play because not everybody, excels from passing, from the pocket. So if we can do a play action bootleg, it kind of gives you an opportunity to, get outside and buy yourself a little bit of time to get that deep player that we're looking for, right? So let's go ahead and show it to you. You want to be on the right hash mark where the comeback is on the short side of the field. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this X, right? And we're going to put him on that deep dig that we showed was the hot route. We're going to do the same thing we've been doing all video, where we're going to stem him all the way up to basically where the numbers are. Put the Y in a streak, the A on a deep cross, and then we're going to smart route that comeback, okay? And the reason why we do that is that we want to make sure that it's a shorter route. That's going to hold down that guy a little bit quicker. And then you're just going to carry out the fake, right? Carry out the fake. And you can see once you get that fake carried out, if you can get it outside the pocket, you're going to be able to hit this X over the top of this player, and you're going to get that big play that you're looking for, guys. So just want to kind of show you the concept, show you 4 different formations, different styles to do it, so that you can go into whatever playbook that you're doing and be able to have success right away in college football. Again, we appreciate all the support that you do on this channel, guys. If you guys are new to us, make sure you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our uploads, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.